we're talking today to Aliyah and Israel relocation consultant Maurice Singer. Hi Maurice, how are you?
I'm fine today, Joanne. How are you doing today?
I'm doing great, thanks Maurice. Maurice, what I would like to ask you today are what are the difficulties that new Olim find when trying to get into the job market in Israel?
Well, that is a question which I could spend the next hour answering, but to sort of stick to the headlines, I think the first is obviously the language. You know, when you try and enter the job market with limited Hebrew, you're up against competition from maybe other new immigrants that speak better Hebrew than you. And also one tends to forget that connected to the Hebrew language is the culture of the people. You know, the less Hebrew you know, you tend not to understand the mentality of the people that you're dealing with. And you tend to find when you're trying to break into the job market that things which become the norm in Israel are unusual maybe abroad. For example, maybe people don't answer your emails as quickly as you'd like them to if they answer them at all. A lot of people say, you know, I'm thinking of making Aliyah. If I could be offered a job, I'll come tomorrow. And the Israeli says, you know what, first come, then we'll talk to you, then we'll decide. Very often people have come and they've been offered a job and they think they're going to start the next week, and then suddenly you hear, but the final decision, he's abroad, we've got to wait for him, then we've got to do a security check. And all these things that you just didn't know about abroad and nobody told you, nobody prepared you for, become really, really difficult. Then there's also the basic problem is that you try and forget why somebody wants to employ you. The secret of finding a job is to convince the person that wants to employ you that he can make a profit by employing you. You can come along and say, yes, I have a third degree from Harvard, and I have a fourth degree from Yale, and I have this and I have that. Okay, but can you make money for me? That's the bottom line. If you can convince somebody that by taking you on, he's going to make money, then you've got a good chance of getting a job in Israel.
Excellent. And also, is there anything important that new Olim should know with regards to their CVs or where they can go to get help with their CVs?
Well, their CVs or resumes, as they also call them in the States, for Israel are totally different than they are from abroad. In one sentence, I would say it's a difference between mi ata and ma'ata, or in English, who are you and what are you? From abroad, we're used to saying who we are. What we are. I am an engineer, I am an accountant. And in Israel, they want to know who you are. And a lot of people, especially from the States and South Africa and Britain, find it very, very difficult to come to terms with. Obviously, there are a lot of immigrant organizations that help with writing resumes and CVs. It's something which I do and I've been doing for many, many years, correcting CVs and making them more user-friendly for Israel. Certainly, a resume is a very, very important part of trying to get an interview for a job.
Thank you very much, Maurice. Thank you for your time today.
It's a pleasure.